guys, just wanted to bring you up to date on what's going on right now with the peace deal. Israel, as you may know from the news, is having to put together a brand new election in September. And the reason they're doing that is they just have one branch of the government called the Knesset. In order to take control, they have to have 61 votes or more. And unlike America, where we basically have the Republicans and the Democrats, I know we have the Libertarians and the Independents, but our two main parties are the Republicans and the Democrats. Well, in Israel, they actually have 14 different parties. And those smaller parties have to gain 3.25% of the votes in order for their votes to count. If they get anything less than that, those votes are just lost and they don't count at all. So the smaller groups, the smaller parties are trying to come together right now and collectively gather the votes that they need for their individual parties. Well, in the meantime, Netanyahu is working, of course, to get the amount of votes that he needs. So this new election is coming up in September, and for this reason, this is why Trump is holding off on the political portion of the announcement on the peace agreement, because there's so much going on over there right now, and that election will probably not be settled until November. Now, if they get a heads up, or if they have real clear direction of exactly what's going to happen after this election comes up in September, then they might go ahead with it, and we may hear about the peace deal earlier. But just wanted to let you know, if you keep your eye on the news, this is prophecy unfolding right in front of our eyes right now, because what happens with this election can be crucial to everybody in the world, and what happens with this election and who becomes in power. As you know, Netanyahu's been there in power for the last 10 years, and they'd really like to keep him in that. But all of these other parties, the main parties, are saying we are totally against having a Palestinian state. They just want a state, and they don't want to give up any more of their land. Well, we know that Scripture tells us that they will do that. They will sign a peace agreement where they do give up part of their land, and once that agreement's signed, it's the first day of the final 7 years. So keep it all in prayer, keep watching your news, and I'll keep you updated. Thanks.